warning over changes affecting immigrant families receiving benefits. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Just Immigration News. Across California, a new wave of policy changes is raising concern among immigrant communities. The CalFresh program, California's version of the federal SNAP food assistance program, is beginning to implement new eligibility rules that could affect hundreds of thousands of households. While the changes began on April 1, 2026, their impact will not happen overnight. Instead, they will unfold gradually throughout the year, meaning many families may not notice the difference until their benefits are reviewed or renewed. Currently, around 5.5 million Californians receive CalFresh benefits every month. However, policy analysts estimate that between 700,000 and 1.2 million people could either lose their benefits entirely or see their assistance reduced as the new rules take effect. Families already feeling the pressure. In grocery stores across cities like Sacramento and Los Angeles, many families are already feeling the pressure of rising food prices. For households relying on CalFresh, even a small reduction in assistance can make grocery shopping more stressful. Many immigrant families depend on these benefits to supplement their food budget. When eligibility changes reduce the number of people counted in a household, the total monthly assistance drops. This means families must stretch their resources even further. Community advocates warn that these gradual reductions could quietly push thousands of families into deeper food insecurity. Who could lose CalFresh benefits? One of the biggest changes involves eligibility rules for immigrants. The new federal law modifies who can qualify for SNAP benefits, which directly affects CalFresh participants in California. Under the updated rules, eligibility will be more limited primarily to U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents. Many people with temporary legal status may no longer qualify. This could include certain asylum seekers, parole recipients, and other humanitarian immigration categories, although some exceptions still exist for specific groups. For mixed-status households, families where some members are citizens and others are not, the change may reduce the total benefit amount rather than eliminate it entirely. For example, if parents are not eligible but their children are U.S. citizens, benefits may only be calculated for the children. While this allows families to receive some support, the total assistance is significantly lower. Advocates estimate that up to 1.5 million children in California could be indirectly affected by these reductions. Fear and confusion in immigrant communities. Beyond eligibility changes, fear and uncertainty are also spreading in immigrant communities. Some families worry that applying for public benefits could harm their immigration status in the future due to concerns about the public charge rule. Even though experts emphasize that not all programs carry the same immigration consequences, confusion and misinformation continue to discourage families from seeking help. Because of this fear, some eligible families are choosing not to apply for benefits even when their children qualify. Food banks preparing for increased demand. As these changes roll out, food banks and community organizations across California are preparing for higher demand. Many food banks are reminding families that their services are free and open to the public, regardless of immigration status. Community food pantries are becoming an important safety net for families who lose benefits or see their assistance reduced. However, nonprofit groups warn that the pressure on these organizations could grow significantly throughout 2026 as more households reach their benefit recertification dates. Work requirements and additional changes. Another major policy shift is expected to begin on June 1, 2026 ***. Starting then, many adults between 18 and 65 years old without young children will need to meet work or community participation requirements to continue receiving benefits for more than 3 months within a 3-year period. The law also expands the number of people required to meet these conditions while reducing some exemptions that previously protected vulnerable groups. Combined with immigration eligibility changes, these requirements are reshaping how the program works for many households. What families are doing now? In response, many families are adjusting their strategies. Some households are keeping benefits active only for eligible members, especially U.S. citizen children. Others are turning to local food banks, community kitchens, and nonprofit support programs. At the same time, officials are warning about scams related to benefit changes. Families are encouraged to verify any messages about CalFresh updates directly through the official Benefits Cal website to avoid fraud. As 2026 continues, these policy changes may reshape access to food assistance across California, and immigrant families are among those most closely watching what happens next. Please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss future updates. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.